Hello guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In today's episode, we're going to talk about a very interesting token called Kebab token. Before I move on to the topic of today's video, I just want to tell you guys that I'm going to be using CoinGecko moving forward because in some of my recent videos, I've been told by some of the people who commented on some on those videos that coin market cap is not really a reliable source of information because they have frequent mistakes and they don't really update it as frequently as CoinGecko. And CoinGecko is much more of a reliable source than CoinMarketCap when it comes to low market cap gems or low market cap DeFi tokens, right? So I'm gonna make an effort to try to compare and contrast CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap to choose the best and the most relevant information for you guys. But for the time being, I'm gonna use CoinGecko, and if I do find something that CoinGecko is not suitable for my videos, I'll probably go back to CoinMarketCap or find other means of information to provide you guys with the most relevant and the correct information, right? So coming back to the Kebab token, if you guys are in the crypto markets and if you have invested in any token in the crypto space, I'm pretty sure that you either are already seeing some really good gains, not only through your Bitcoin holdings but also through your altcoin holdings, because most of these cryptocurrencies are pretty much on extremely bullish territory right now, and I don't think the momentum is going to stop anytime soon. Any altcoin that you had invested 2 or 3 years back in the bear market, you are being heavily rewarded, like either the end of last year or in the beginning of this year. And therefore I believe that not a lot of people are too worried about yield farming or trying to earn more money, because they're already sitting on some really good cash right now through their crypto tokens. But there are new retail investors who are trying to get in to the crypto space, and they are finding some prices of some of the tokens really high right now, especially Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance Coin, and all these tokens, right? So, for new retail investors who want to get exposure to decentralized finance or DeFi, obviously, Ethereum network is not really suitable for any retail investors, because many retail investors try to deposit a little bit of their capital, let's say for example $100 or something, and test out the waters to see if they are able to understand the mechanisms of how a protocol works, and then try to invest a little bit more at a slower pace. So if you are one of those retail investors who's hearing this new term called DeFi everywhere, yield farming and staking and all that fun stuff, but you don't know where to start, or if you're not really looking to invest in a project that is extremely expensive right now, and if you're looking to test it, again underline the word test the waters, then I believe that this token, Kebab token, may be for you, right? Again, this does not mean that this is only for new retail investors who are interested in getting exposure to DeFi, or in this case, CDeFi, or decentralized exchange, offered by Binance Smart Chain. But also people who are veteran investors like myself, who have a really big bag of almost all of the top DeFi players, and are looking to probably play with some of the new Binance Smart Chain based products. Then you can still invest a tiny fraction of your portfolio into Kebab just for just for the fun of it, right? So I did some research on this token, and I'm going to go to their website, kebabfinance.com. First of all, apart from the really weird food meme-ish name, there is really nothing strange about this token, right? I know that the token name or the program, the finance, the ecosystem name may be really weird and funny, just like how many of the other Binance Smart Chain projects are. Like, let's say, for example, PancakeSwap, it was initially thought to be as a joke because you know, Pancake Swap, like of all the names that they could choose, they chose Pancake Swap, and their token's name was Cake Token, right? And many people were literally laughing. Again, last year when Binance Smart Chain initially started, and there was this food meme craze that was going on in the Ethereum network where people were like finding new tokens that were named after food memes. And if you see, one other example was Sushi Swap, which was also a food meme slash fun token initially, and then it got into some controversy, and now Sushi Swap is kind of like this go-to name for DeFi on Ethereum ecosystem, right? Fast forward a few months or 6 months later into the Binance Smart Chain ecosystem, and you see PancakeSwap being the most valuable project on the Binance Smart Chain ecosystem. So I wouldn't really underestimate the Kebab Finance ecosystem just because of its funny food meme-ish name, because this token may, in the short term at least, provide you with some really good gains if you are not only if you not only want to like get some exposure to some of the food meme tokens, but also to get some really good yield farming yields, right? So Kebab Finance, the strategically superior yield farming community on Binance Smart Chain. Again, this is pretty much the case for many of the Binance Smart Chain programs, platforms that aim to be this, smart money, or strategically smart money, or something like that they call themselves. They're basically trying to either be decentralized exchanges such as PancakeSwap, or yield aggregator platforms such as Autoform or Beefy, right? Beefy.finance, or something that Ethereum has already done before, but they're just copying it and bringing it to the Binance Smart Chain ecosystem, right? So, like with regards to the selling point, there's no real unique selling point for Kebab Finance, because it's pretty much the same kind of decentralized exchange where you can offer liquidity pools to earn interest. And similar to PancakeSwap, I think it's the Kebab Finance is basically a fork of PancakeSwap. It also has some really good staking pools where you can stake their kebab token and earn another valuable token as a reward, right? So I think that's kind of like the only unique and the most not really unique, but the most enticing feature of Kebab Finance, right? Which we'll see in a few minutes. So farms and staking. So again, if you have not already linked the Binance Smart Chain network into your MetaMask wallet, I suggest you to do so. There's so many tutorials on YouTube that teach you how to do so. So first do that and purchase some BNB tokens from Binance and transfer it to your wallet so that you can interact with this ecosystem, right? So again, if you scroll through the website, you can see that they have snapshots from Twitter, where they are actively trying to promote informational content, plus they're also updating what they're doing on their own platform. They are also trying to prevent people from getting rug pulled. Initially, Kebab Finance was thought to be a rug pull itself, but now it's slowly starting to establish a name for itself, just like PancakeSwap, right? So it's really nice to see that they are looking after their community. Kebab stats, so total kebab supply is 1 million tokens. Total kebab burned is 0 as of now, but I believe that if you connect your wallet, you'll probably be able to see if there is an actual kebab burn. New kebab per block is 1 kebab is introduced into the market per block, right? And the total value locked is basically $27 million worth of tokens locked, or the total value $27 million worth of tokens being locked in this ecosystem, right? Across all farming pairs and stakings, right? So again, nothing really unique. except for the fact that they have some really good options for you to farm and also stake. Before we cover that, we're just going to cover the exchange for Kebab Swap. Again, exactly the same layout as Pancake Swap. You can use BNB to buy tokens. They have pretty much the same list as what Pancake Swap has. I believe that you can get slightly better rates on some tokens, but for most tokens, you're better off buying it from PancakeSwap itself, because the liquidity is enormously high on PancakeSwap compared to Kebab Finance, right? So again, the same set of BEP20 tokens. If you're not sure what BEP20 is, basically it's the Binance Smart Chain token that runs on the Binance Smart Chain. Similar to how ERC20 tokens are the tokens of the Ethereum blockchain, right? So again, if you swap to any of these tokens and you want to provide liquidity, you can also provide liquidity on their liquidity tab. Pretty straightforward if you already used PancakeSwap. So farming, this is pretty much one of their two main selling features, or one of the two main enticing features that I feel makes this project a little bit of an exciting project, right? So if you see, after you have used your Binance coin to buy Kebab tokens, you can also buy either a small fraction of Bitcoin, or if you have a small tiny teeny fraction of Bitcoin that you want to put to good work, you can bridge it on the Binance Smart Chain and bring it into Binance as a BEP20 token, and you can use the liquidity the liquidity option to provide liquidity to Binance, Binance Smart Chain coins that's available on Kebab, along with providing a Kebab in that mix. So Kebab BTC or Kebab USD BUSD, you can provide liquidity to that pool and stake it in the staking platform and earn about 1039% APY per annum, right? Which is pretty cool. Although I don't think many people would be comfortable, providing liquidity to the Bitcoin pool. There will be people who would be interested in looking to use some of their spare BUSD or Binance USD stablecoin to provide liquidity to the Kebab BUSD pool, where they can earn 798%, which is a pretty good rate if you ask me. Again, you can have multiple other pools. Kebab BNB pool, which provides a 728.15 APY per annum, and you can also provide liquidity to non-Kebab based tokens such as BTCB-BUSD liquidity pool token and get a relatively good APYs. Most of them are above 100%. Some of them are above like 500%. Some of them are above 50%. So depending on how rare the token is for the ecosystem, you can get a pretty high yield, right? So this is one of the features. But when it comes to liquidity providing, you should obviously bear in mind that liquidity providing comes with the risk of impermanent loss. Although your dollar value would remain the same, your individual tokens would be slowly lost because of the impermanent loss nature of any liquidity providing mechanisms. So you have to bear that risk in mind, right? So one of the other main features that they have on their website is the Kebab. I believe that it's Kebab staking pools where you can earn pretty good income, right? So they call it a SketchUp pool, whereas PancakeSwap called it as syrup pool. So it's the exact same thing. If you have Kebab tokens, you can stake your Kebab on the Kebab pool to earn more Kebab, and you can earn it at the rate of 398.63% per annum, which is pretty cool. If you have Kebab, you can earn Bitcoin, BTCB, which is a Binance Smart Chain Bitcoin, which is the exact same as regular Bitcoin, and you can earn 100% per annum of your Kebab value in Bitcoin, right? So which is pretty cool. If you are looking to earn some passive Bitcoin with your Kebab tokens, and also hold some food meme token, which potentially has a price, potentially has the opportunity to appreciate in price, then you might wanna start looking to get some kebab, right? Or recently they've added their BNB pool where you can stake your kebab and earn BNB at a rate of 118.71% per annum. Again, these rates are pretty variable and depends on how many people have locked their tokens. If the demand is high, the APYs are usually lower, but you can clearly see that there is about 891,000 tokens remaining, which if you are early, you could get a really good stack of that. If you look at the Bitcoin pool, you have 455,000 tokens, I believe, that you can easily earn. But again, as more and more people start using this, the faster the pool dries out, and I believe that they'll slowly start adding new projects into this pool, just like PancakeSwap, right? So again, they have this really cool enticing feature where if you have Kebab, you can earn Bitcoin and BNB, both of which are really valuable tokens. I believe that Binance Smart Chain has a high Binance Smart Chain based tokens have high potential to grow, and so is Binance Coin itself, right? Bitcoin obviously is the king. It's a long term hodl, and if you earn passive Bitcoin, why would you say no to that, right? But Binance Coin is basically the gas for the Binance Smart Chain ecosystem, and by earning Binance Coin through the staking pool, you are basically earning something which is valuable. And Binance Coin is pretty much like going above $160 per token right now. It has a potential to even cross 200 or $250 per token, right? So that's pretty cool. So if you are looking to do some yield farming or test the waters and earn some passive Bitcoin or Binance Coin, then this is perfect for you, right? Again, there's a lot of similar information like a PancakeSwap, and currently you can see the token price is $14.84, which is relatively low for a token that has a potential to earn you some Bitcoin or Binance coins, right? Again, this is something that I would only suggest you to do if you are I would only suggest you to buy Kebab token if you are only looking to get some really good yield farming yields. Otherwise, I personally wouldn't really hold Kebab token for long because I believe it's a good short term hold. Again, I may be wrong. There could be a potential price spike on Kebab token because as more and more people start using PancakeSwap and the pool APY start going down, I believe that many yield farmers will try to look for other options and they would find Kebab finance much more enticing, right? So that could probably drive the price up long term. I don't know, but I'm personally holding some Kebab tokens that I'm going to use only for yield farming some Bitcoin and some Binance coins, right? If you also want to look for other places to use your Kebab tokens to earn some really good APYs, you can go to autoform.network. This is another Binance Smart Chain based DeFi project, which I'll definitely cover in one of my future videos. And this project is definitely like, getting really good traction recently. And if you go to, again, if you're not familiar with this layout, don't worry, I'll cover it in a future video. But all you need to do is if you click the turbo option over here, you can see that there are much more high risk yield farming options here. And if you have Kebab tokens, you can invest in this particular pool and earn 4.6k% APY, which is incredibly high, right? Again, you pretty much have this option for high risk projects like Kebab, and the APYs are pretty high. Autoform has their own token called Auto. I believe that token is pretty much going parabolic, and it's reached about $8,500 per token, something like that. It used to be $22 or $25 at a few months back, and now it's worth $8,500 per token, right? One of the means by which you can earn auto token is by yield farming it by providing by staking tokens or by providing liquidity pool tokens into this ecosystem. You can either provide liquidity pool tokens or a single token like a Kebab token as you're seeing here, and earn a really good yield, right? Since it's a high risk yield, you can clearly see that auto APR, which is where the earning for auto comes in play, is 0%, which means you'll only be earning the farm APY of 4,582 85.2% APY on the Kebab token itself, but you won't be earning any auto tokens, right? Which is another valuable token in the Binance Smart Chain, in my opinion. But yeah, if you are already providing liquidity to Kebab BUSD LP pools, you can earn 221.5 thousand%, which is insanely crazy, right? This is the case for pretty much almost all of the in fact, actually, I have to take a step back and say it's the case for Kebab BUSD and Kebab wrapped BNB, right? You can earn over 100,000% APY, which is insane. But if you see BTCB and BUSD pools, you can earn about 528. Although it is pretty high, it's not as high as 108.8k%, right? That's only for the Kebab, liquidity pools. Again, these are all really high risk. I suggest you to do a lot of research before you plan to put any of your money on these pools. I also suggest you to start off with a very tiny portion of your portfolio. Again, for any new retail investor who is just now trying to test the waters, I would not recommend any of these really high risk pools. Again, the impermanent loss is very severe, and at the same time you should be aware of what kind of fees you are being paying. Again, you can look at all that information for auto farm here, and that's going to pretty much be the risk factor that you're going to take. But for people who just want to earn some Bitcoin and Binance coin, which is a relatively low risk staking pool, I suggest you to do that, right? But apart from that, I don't think there's anything much that this token has to offer. So let's go back to the coin Gecko page. You can see that the token price has increased by 31.5% in the past 24 hours, which is pretty cool. People are starting to notice this, and which is a good thing. If you look at the circulating supply, there is no maximum supply, so it's a truly inflationary token. I believe that will definitely sustain the Kebab pool, because they're able to offer this very high APY because of its high inflation, or the infinite token mechanism that they have. But they're only providing one Kebab token per block, right, based on their website. So that's not too bad. You won't be expecting any flood of Kebab tokens into the market, so that's good. The market cap is 630. The market ranking is 630th on CoinGecko. It will definitely be different on CoinMarketCap, but on CoinGecko it's 630th ranked token. The market cap is only $15 million, right? So if you are looking to get into this token, it's still relatively early, because as Binance Smart Chain is definitely getting more and more traction every single day, you are going to see this market cap increase in a few months, right? So let's look at the charts again. If you look at the price charts, you can clearly see that it was trading at around $4, $5 in that range early Jan. And in fact, if you go even further, you can see that it was trading at around 70 cents on Jan 19th, 2021. If you had bought it at that price, you would have probably made a really good gain when it was at its all-time highs of $29 per token. It's pretty much dropped in value, and now it's kind of like trying to go back up. I believe that it will definitely cross the $30 mark soon, and will definitely reach about $40 to $50 in that range, right? Since it's going to be a relatively volatile token, expect to see really big pumps and really big dumps for this particular token, right? If you look at the Bitcoin comparative, on the other hand, you can clearly see that the Bitcoin comparative has also been relatively the exact same as the dollar comparative, right? Which is pretty interesting, because not a lot of tokens have this similar pattern for ups and downs, just like how this token is having. and you can see the volume candles are pretty good. You can clearly see that the volume is pretty much increasing, and although it's stabilized in the recent times, there is going to be a big spike that's going to be coming for this token soon because of all the DeFi, CDeFi mania that's happening on the Binance Smart Chain ecosystem, and many retail investors are looking to use Binance Smart Chain's fast transactions and cheaper transaction fees to make some really good gains, right? So that's going to definitely push many retail investors into this token, right? If you look at the exchanges, you can get Kebab tokens on PancakeSwap with wrapped BNB. You can buy it with Bitcoin. You can also buy it with BUSD. You can also get Kebab on Kebab Finance itself on their exchange. So this is pretty much a really good token for short term, in my opinion. I personally wouldn't hold it for long term because I don't really see any value in holding this token because it's the same as the PancakeSwap token, right? I would rather hold PancakeSwap token because PancakeSwap is aiming to directly overthrow Uniswap's total value locked and the volume traded, and I think that is definitely coming soon. Kebab Finance is definitely going to be one of the many different swapping dexes on the Binance Smart Chain. But as you saw from this chart is pretty much going to repeat itself, where it's going to have a really good pump in the next coming months and then going to dump shortly thereafter, right? So if you are interested in getting this token, again, please do your own research. This is a very risky token. At the same time, you can pretty much earn some really good liquidity pool staking rewards, as well as their ketchup pool staking rewards. You can earn some really high quality tokens by staking Kebab, or you can use auto farm to earn insane APYs on Kebab token, right? It's up to you, but I would suggest you to initially try the Kebab Finance ecosystem, and once you're comfortable, you can invest in auto farm. Again, don't invest more than what you're willing to lose. At the same time, if you're investing large sums of money in this particular token, be very cautious because it's going to be really good for short term, but for long term, I really don't think this token has anything that will push its price up in the future. Maybe it could be speculative like Dogecoin and pump and dump, but there's really no other fundamentals that would make this token really unique, right? Especially when PancakeSwap is adding more and more pools. They're having a very vibrant ecosystem. Kebab Finance, it will take a long time for Kebab Finance to reach that level as its counterpart PancakeSwap, right? But again, that's just my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. Please don't take anything that's mentioned in this video as financial advice. Do your own research before you put any of your money in this token, right? Again, remember guys, you guys are not regular investors. You guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video, guys. If you like my video, please click the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.